You know that I want a Slappy doll, but I don't care if it's the original R.L. Stein's version or if it's AKA Benson, the one that was used on Toy Story. That's right. But I love the original Goosebumps. I've not seen the reboot of Goosebumps, the one from 2019, 2020, something like that. The one that lasted 2 seasons. But it took them 2 years, two to 3 years to make the reboot. But for some reason, the reboot, which I've talked about, you can buy pieces of that here in the U.S. Yes, I know the original show is a Canadian show, but why in the fug nuggets can we not buy it? Hello, my name is Michael Dragon. My name is Michael Killer Romance, leader of the Dragon Family. Oh, baby, that's right, Michael Killer Romance, the leader of the Dragon Family. You better kill it, because we're here to rise from the ashes. Yeah, we're going to talk about Goosebumps a little bit. I want a R.L. Stine Slappy doll, but for some weird reason, they cost some fucking $300! Unless, of course, you buy Benson, the Toy Story version, which is not nearly as much. I don't care which one it is. Can someone buy it for me? Anybody? 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 I'm a big fan of Goosebumps, right? I grew up watching it rerunning on Cartoon Network. Yes, Goosebumps originally aired on Kid Fox. Now, I have some Kid Fox shows. Yes, right? I have a Kid Fox movie. You may know this show right here. If you don't know this show, believe me, Digimon, Digital Monsters, right? Some say it's a ripoff of Pokemon. It's not. It's a different show entirely. Right? Digimon. This is the original Digimon. Right? This is the craziest movie probably ever from the early 2000s. 2000 and besides. Right? Yeah, but back to my point. We got Goosebumps the movie from 2016. And then we got Goosebumps the movie from 2019, the second one. You okay there, crazy? I want a Slappy doll because I want something else in my collection that's related to Goosebumps other than the one movie I happen to have. Because the only way you can buy Goosebumps movies here in the U.S., right, is individual, right? Unless, of course, you import them, and guess what? I don't have a region-free player. Like most people, I don't spend thousands of dollars on a fucking DVD player. I mean, that's a little ironically weird. But back to what I was saying, right? This is a movie talking about the fact that Slappy dolls are... This is a video talking about the fact that Slappy dolls are way too fucking high. But I get it, it's a mannequin doll. And I guess if you pay, a whole lot of money... Well, let's ask Jeff Dunham, right? A man who's a comedian for decades, for 30 to 40 years, has been using Slappy dolls. I mean, not Slappy dolls. Puppets. Not the point. Okay, right? I don't want to use it in a video or anything. Although I might. I've done stuff like that before. I've used masks. I've done skits like that. And, look at stuff like that I've done, like, Are You Scared At? Right? Or, The Wrestler. The point is, mother trucker. But the only way in the U.S. that you can buy a complete series is either getting it imported or buying the individual sets. I mean, you have to buy episodes by episodes. But now, I've talked about this before. I've been in depth with this before on my channel. But this is about both shows, not just one show. This isn't about the original show. This is about the both shows. This is about Slappy doll itself. This is, the reboot show from 2019. For whatever reason, I believe that's also produced in Canada. Don't quote me on that one. I'm not positive. Cost like $20 to get the reboot show, which I might watch, I might buy, but I don't know. I might watch it online because I've never really seen it. When it was first announced, I was like, oh, Goosebumps, they're bringing it back, and it's like, oh, it's on Hulu, oh, it's on Disney Plus. Ew. Yes, the reboot show. Starring the guy from Jeepers Creepers. The guy from that one dating movie. I don't know his name. You know, the guy who gets his eyes took out in Jeepers Creepers. The guy who plays the very bad boyfriend in the movie Drag Me to Hell. That guy. But if by now you haven't figured out what this video is about, it's breaking down both shows. But I've only seen the original show. But I've only seen the 1994 show. Now, granted, I grew up in the 2000s, so for me, it was rebooted, it was rerun, it was rerun for money. If by now you haven't figured out what I am literally trying to explain to anybody, but shows, movies always get rebooted, right? I mean, for fuck's sake. Right? This is originally a Trauma release, right? It took them 2 years to get this movie put out, but that's not the point. But Trauma was still part of this release. That release right there was originally a Trauma franchise. Still is a Trauma franchise. Toxic Avenger, great movie, right? There's so many franchises that take them decades and decades to make, reboot. Right? I've seen a couple episodes of the rebooted Goosebumps, and it's watchable. Okay, but then of course we got the rebooted Goosebumps. That's right, we're doing a breakdown. But from what I've heard, it's not the best show. It's actually worse than the original. So I don't know about you, but I don't know. But like I said, you can actually buy the top hat version of Slappy, but that one goes roughly for like $700. What the fuck? Why is that one worth so much money? Can someone explain to me why that version of Slappy worth so much money, but the one that was used that's screen accurate to the original movie, and the one that's screen accurate to the original show is like $300? You can maybe get it for $50, but oh, that's right, Toy Story 4, aka Benson, is like $40 to maybe $27. And the reason that is because it's different. Like I said, this is a breakdown of everything. Right? The books have been around for over 30 years. There is toys you can buy. But now, do I want to hunt down every action figure ever made? Right? That is made by Goosebumps, made by R.L. Stines. No. Would I? I mean, I am a toy collector, kind of, so yeah, but it's not something I want to do. If you know, something they should do and something they could do if they're gonna make it where you can buy every version of Goosebumps in the United States. If they do it, is make a Slappy doll, right? Where you open up the head, or you open up the chest, and it has every season of the original show from the 90s. I know I'm not the only person who thinks it's a good idea, because that would be awesome. More than likely, R.L. Stines and Fox and whoever else owns it is not going to let that happen. Like I said, it originally aired on Kid Fox, but, you know, Kid Fox, you know, is no longer a network around. So there's, like I said, there's a lot of issues with that being a thing. Now, this is a full breakdown. When I broke it down before, I just talked about the show and the original. I talked about the original show and some of the episodes. I think. I don't remember. My point is, it wasn't obvious. I'm breaking down the fact that you cannot buy the original. You can't really buy the show. Right? You can't. You can't buy the original show. I don't doubt that a lot of people have bought the new Goosebumps thinking it is the original Goosebumps. Thinking, oh, it was only 2 seasons? But it's not. I mean, it'd be cool if they did a box set where you could buy both shows. Buy the Goosebumps. You know, I mean, they've done it with Dexter. Why can't they do it with Goosebumps? Right? I mean, hell, they done it with Dexter, the original show, and then Dexter, New Blood. I don't get it. Someone explain it to me. This video, what I'm doing is breaking down everything about Goosebumps. Not everything episode-wise, but everything, just physically trying to understand. I mean, hell, you can buy every season of this, right? And the reason most of R.L. Stine's, movies and shows are filmed in Canada is because he's from fucking Canada. He lives in Canada. I mean, it's not just because it's cheaper to film, which, yeah, is true, but also, yeah. And this is not me shitting on R.L. Stine's. Believe me, I love the man. I love the dude when it comes to creating content. He's a great content creator. Great at it. But, great at books. He's great at TV shows. But he's Stephen King, but for children's horror. Right? So, I think this video needs to end here. And believe me, I'm not trying to shit on R.L. Stine's. I'm just saying, someone needs to release the original Goosebumps show. Because how the fuck can you buy the new Goosebumps show from 2019, but you cannot buy the original show, complete series? Someone tell me that.